This is our project that we finished. We actually started in probably 2019 at the end and then finished up in 2020. Well, because of medical problems, that's why we had to stop the project in 2019. It's a 1988 Palomino pop-up. The canvas is original, like this is not a new canvas, and you can see if you look that there are some holes and spots, that it's, nothing major, but we took diamond plate and,
We tore it all the way down to the frame.
Yes, we tore it all.
Because I put my hand through the floor one day, and we decided that we had a good frame, good metal, and so we redone everything. New floor, I sanded down the frame, painted it. It could go paint, it could be used, painted again, but we took our time and did everything just like it did originally. This is the original metal. We managed to save it, but somebody liked the retro look.
Mm-hmm.
That's why all the aluminum is on here. We
both like the retro look.
Well,
we wanted to. We had painted
area.
it originally when we got it a few years ago, probably 10 years ago, like a white color that matched the house. But we really wanted to repaint it again because it just looked really bad. And luckily, this stuff paints really well. It is pretty easy to paint with house paint. Aluminum is pretty easy to paint with house paint. And then, of course, the spray paint is what we use to paint the metal that's the bumper and the that sort of stuff. But we also, on the roof...
All new wood in the roof.
Yeah, and the roof was... What was the problem? It had been leaking, we feel like, because the metal was so thin on top. So we got some... what's that stuff called? Rubber sealant?
Yeah.
Rubber sealant, sort of like paint, but it's just kind of like
all the wood that was in the top.
It was white actually, but we basically painted the whole top with this rubber sealant stuff that we got from Walmart technically, but we did it on Walmart.com. We put new latches on so that whenever you have to close it up, you can latch it and not have any issues with it coming open. This, of course, is the front of the camper.
And we will put pictures on that she took while it was in progress of being rebuilt.
Yeah. Go in there and turn the light on right quick.
Yes.
We put an outside switch on it whenever we did the thing, receptacle, because I can't get it open, but because we wanted to put outside lights in, we love outside lights. And so we put some outside outside receptacle for that. This was a storage thing that you could use, but we honestly never used it. We actually have a container on the inside that we use, and that is what we open up to put all of the things that we use in the camper, the hose and all that stuff. The beds.
Christy made these covers.
Yeah,
herself.
I made the covers. You'll have to excuse we got the sheets and stuff out so that we could wash them. So all of my cushions and stuff are not in their place because we got the stuff out to be able to wash the blankets and things like that. But
we took out the kitchen.
We took out the kitchen. That's what we originally did so that we could put a window unit, that you get from Walmart.
In a pop-up of all things.
Yes, but it's wonderful for us. We enjoy it so much because it's just so hot when you're camping, especially in the summertime. And then that's a light, by the way, just in case you're wondering what that is. It's a bucket light. We saw one whenever we were camping one time, and Daryl actually put this together. It's in
just a 5-gallon bucket with a keyless fixture in it.
Yep.
Light bulb.
And it works great. I might show you a picture if I can find one. But we did the you know, things that we can put our cell phones and, you know, stuff in, as far as like little cabinets, you know, that's just, you know, for blankets and such, you know. But mostly it's just a little place for storage. And then over here, we kind of, you know, put stuff in there. You can't see because it's too dark, but this is the Coleman stove and our little oven and coffee maker and stuff. And our beds, just in case you're wondering, we took those mattresses off that came with the camper the last time that we redid this camper. And the main reason is because they're just uncomfortable. They're just so uncomfortable. And we had egg crates on top, but they just were still uncomfortable. So we got some of these from Walmart, and they're a double bed. And they pump up by themselves, you know, the little, what do you call it?
High.
13 inches high. So they're a little probably too high, but oh, they sleep so great. We slept like kings and queens whenever we went camping the last couple times. So we're happy that we invested and got, what, 30 or I think those are $30 at Walmart.
All this paint and everything was Christy's scheme for
Yeah.
making it look sort of marbly or whatever.
Yeah,
you
we
call
did
it,
the,
antique look.
you know, the marble antique look, and I've got a video of that somewhere. But if, you know, you paint it and then you paint over it with a lighter
You stain
color,
it and then paint it.
and then yeah, stain it, and then you paint it, and then you sand it to make it look like that. So that's it. I mean, I got the curtains actually from Lane Bryant.
I don't know.
I believe that's where I bought the curtains from. And then these, I cut the bottom part off, sewed it up, and then I made the top part of these curtains here. Oops, that one's fell off. And these things, these little plastic things, I got from Etsy. There was a person that made those on Etsy. That's probably the most that I spent is on those little clips, because they're you know, handmade from one of those machines. But I really wanted some that, because the last time we had curtains up, we had a
Bad leak.
yeah, well, it was the way that they were hanging up. What we had them hanging up with was like we screwed in, you'll see right here, we screwed in like a screw with a nozzle to it, and then we took some rope. I think it was rope, wasn't it rope?
Yeah.
From one end to the other, and then, you know, that's how I had my curtains up, which was fine. It worked, and it served its purpose for years, but I just wanted to look a little bit more clean and a little bit more nice this time. And so that's why we got you know, the clips, so that we could really make it look really nice this time. And you know, granted, this camper is pretty old,
but it works for us.
but we, you know, we do camp at least twice a year, if not more, and we just, you know, wanted a little something more. So that's it. Thank you. Have a nice evening.
Bye.